Asherah is another false god mentioned in the Bible, and her worship was a major stumbling block for Israel. She was a Canaanite goddess of fertility and motherhood, often seen as the consort of Baal. Her name appears many times in Scripture, usually connected to Asherah poles, which were wooden symbols or idols placed on high places and beside altars. God commanded his people to tear them down, as we read in Deuteronomy 12:3, "You shall tear down their altars and dash in pieces their pillars and burn their Asherim with fire." Despite this clear command, the Israelites repeatedly fell into worshiping Asherah. These poles were often set up beside the altars of Baal, showing the deep connection between the two. Worship of Asherah was tied to sexual immorality, pagan rituals, and fertility ceremonies, all of which corrupted the people and pulled them away from God. In Judges 3:7 we read, "And the people of Israel did what was evil in the sight of the Lord. They forgot the Lord their God and served the Baals and the Asheroth." Even some kings of Israel gave in to this false worship. 1 Kings 15:13 tells us that King Asa removed his own mother from being queen mother because she had made an image for Asherah. Later, King Ahab, one of Israel's most wicked kings, promoted the worship of Asherah along with Baal. 1 Kings 18:19. This shows just how deeply the false goddess's influence spread, even into the highest levels of leadership. The worship of Asherah was not just tolerated by the people, it was often celebrated. Sacred groves and poles were left standing, and the people thought they could combine the worship of the Lord with devotion to Asherah. But God is a jealous God who will not share his glory with another. He demanded exclusive worship. In 2 Kings 23:4-7, during the reign of King Josiah, the high priest removed the vessels made for Baal and for Asherah out of the temple of the Lord, and Josiah destroyed the houses of cult prostitutes where women wove hangings for Asherah. This was a cleansing of the land, and it showed the seriousness of idolatry. Asherah represents how easily the heart can be deceived when we allow other things to take God's place. Today, while we may not worship a wooden pole, modern Asherahs still exist. They appear in the form of lust, sexual sin, and worldly pleasures that people turn to instead of God. The Bible calls us to turn away from idols and worship God alone.